A lengthy 911 outage in Washington has mostly ended. The thing is, some problems still remain now at noon. This overnight outage forced nearly 1,000 people in the Clark County area alone to call an emergency backup number. Fox 12's Tyler Dumont live now in Vancouver with the very latest developments in all of this. Tyler, what can you tell us?
Well, Liz, Clark County dispatchers say that outage started just after 7 last night, and now, nearly 17 hours later, some calls still are not coming through. Inside Clark Regional Emergency Services, known as CRESA, it was a stressful night and early morning for dispatchers after a near 12-hour complete 911 outage, leaving callers seeking help on landlines and cell phones with a busy signal.
The good news is at this time, the 911 service seems to be back, and we are receiving 911 calls. However, it does seem to be intermittent, and there's some 911 call failures that are still being reported.
Police dispatch.
CRESA Director Dave Fuller says 911 calls stopped coming in between 7:30 and 8 last night. They sent out alerts through social media and local news, but not everyone saw them.
We had responders, though, that were being approached by community members saying that they had tried to call 911 and couldn't get through, didn't know that there was an outage.
And that's why you may have received this wireless emergency alert and got woken up while you were sleeping, even if you live across the river in the Portland metro area.
Since we have common towers that run along the Columbia River, those that are pointing to Clark County also point into the city of Portland, and so that's why you see the overlap associated with that.
While Portland dispatchers said there were no issues there, other 911 outages were reported all across Washington state, including near Seattle. Parts of Massachusetts, Missouri, Idaho, and Arizona also reported outages. CRESA is linking Washington's 911 outage to a reported wider networking issue with CenturyLink, a Louisiana-based communications company that had another 911 failure in 2014. That led to a $16 million fine from the FCC.
From what we've seen so far, the cause of the one 4 years ago is not the same cause that happened last night or yesterday.
A cause that will likely now be investigated by the FCC, according to a commissioner at the agency on Twitter, who said this outage was nationwide. And dispatchers are urging people with emergencies to try calling 911 first. If you can't get through, these are the backup emergency numbers that you are being urged to call. Now, we will have a full list of those numbers on our website, which is kptv.com. Meanwhile, CRESA says they received about 800 calls overnight while the 911 system was down on their emergency backup lines. They still don't know as of right now as to how many 911 calls went unanswered. Reporting live this afternoon in Vancouver, I'm Tyler Dumont, Fox 12 Oregon.